Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. Happy Saturday and welcome to Disney Night Live.
Hello.
Hello,
Buenas noches.
Hello, Lily in Michigan. Hello to everybody else tuning in. Again, happy Saturday. Hope everyone's having a good night and a good weekend.
We are, so far.
Good. Hopefully it's going to get better now that we are live and we're doing our thing here. We got Disney Don, we got Mike and Becki, and we got me over here, and this screen just blinked out. I don't know what happened here. Oh well, we'll figure it out. There's always technical issues. How's everybody doing now? I mean, we're having a good weekend so far, everyone.
So far, so good.
So far, it's pretty good.
Good.
I'm glad that I'm sorry for the fans that we didn't have a show last week, but
Yeah.
It allowed the fabulous Miss Marie and I to take a little staycation, and we went down to Animal Kingdom's Lodge.
That's right.
Our home resort.
Yeah. How many days were you guys there for, Don?
It was Saturday night and Sunday night, and Monday night, and we left. After checkout Tuesday, we hung around.
Oh,
But
cool.
It was
Hi,
just
Anna.
a little quick getaway.
Right.
Nothing wrong with those.
No, nothing wrong at all with that. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Lily. Is it still too? Yeah, it's still hot in Florida, huh?
It is starting to cool off. When in the fall you guys have the change of the leaves up north.
Yeah.
Down here in Florida, we have the change of the license plates. During the summer, you see Florida license plates, and then
Right.
as the weather cool, you start to see Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, all the northern license plates come down.
Nice. That's us. I'm trying to get this screen back up here. Mike and Becki, how about you? How's your week so far?
Good.
Good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we were late trying to get on tonight. It was my son stopped by and his fiance, and we were eating. And Mike's like, "What time's the podcast?" I said 8, and he's like, "It's 10 up." So we were like, "Oh my god, hurry up!" We were like scrambling.
It's all good. No worries. It's all cool.
So we stayed at the Jumbo House.
That's where we stay usually. We try to.
And I think the Jumbo House lobby is the most evil lobby in Disney.
Oh boy.
Evil.
I think it's beautiful.
Yes.
That's an
you're
unpopular
standing in
opinion.
the lobby.
That is an unpopular opinion.
Now listen why I'm calling it evil. You're standing in the lobby and all you can smell is the food from the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Right down the stairs, and you're like, oh, I want to go eat. The buffet restaurant that's right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boma.
Boma. You can smell it, and it's like it draws you right
You're
in.
smelling all the good stuff, and you're like, oh, this is just evil.
That's true. That's true.
So,
Here we go. I think I may have fixed my issue. And not so much. Oh well. I can't really see it.
So Mike, Becki, when are you guys coming down again?
March 2nd.
March 2nd. I will have to let the fabulous Miss Marie know, and if we can
Definitely.
get down on a Monday or a Tuesday, because right now we have set days off. I'm off Monday and Tuesdays.
Okay.
Have to get together.
Yeah, definitely. March 2nd is a Sunday. So we'll be there Sunday to Thursday, I believe, or Friday, Sunday to Friday. We're going to the 7th. And we'll have my oldest son and his fiance, and obviously our nephew that's now living with us as well. So you'll get to meet my oldest son if you guys can get together with us.
Nice.
We'll have the whole gang, the whole posse with us.
Which will be nice because they can take the kids and go on some rides and we can chit chat.
Now, what resort are you staying in March?
What's that?
Were you staying in March?
Oh, Animal Kingdom. We're doing Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the weirdest thing is we weren't able to get my son and his fiance were supposed to. We're coming in March and then again the next October, and they were supposed to come with us to the October trip, and they switched it. Now they're coming with the March trip. So we were not going to get enough. I didn't have enough rooms. I only had one room for like the four of us. So I had to book another room, and they didn't have any Jumbo House rooms. So they're going to be in Kidani, and we're going to be in Jumbo House. I have them waitlisted right now, but
that separation can be good.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I mean, we like the Kidani pool anyway, so we'll probably be at that resort.
I know your home resort is the is Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever looked into the best value resort? Now, don't tell anyone this because then we'll never be able to get a room there. The best value is Old Key West.
Yeah, we are thinking in October we're probably going to try to do a split stay because it's going to be a little bit longer trip, and my son is requesting Bay Lake. But we won't have enough points for the entire trip of Bay Lake. So I said, well, maybe we could do partially like Old Key West and then some Bay Lake so that we kind of get, enough for our points.
There is a message up from Vanta Crew.
Yeah. Hi, Vanta. How you doing?
Apparently,
welcome to Disney Night Live.
Living in Claremont,
right?
Which is only about 45 minutes to half hour away from Disney World.
Yeah. But originally from Cali.
Yep.
Nice. Did you go to Disneyland a lot?
I cheated.
No, we're asking Vanta, not you.
Well, during my stay, Disneyland, not Disney World. Oops.
It's all
That's
good.
all right, Don.
But during this last trip, we actually stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge and we went to Universal. It's first time
I saw that.
In 10, 15 years we went to Universal.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think I said
you called me a traitor.
A traitor, or a defector, as I said.
Defector,
yeah, it's all good. Listen, it's all fun. I finally have what I needed to see over here. What else? Well, you know what? What would be a Saturday show if we didn't mention, who?
D-Magic World.
Bring up here, but our friends over at DMagicWorld.com. Anybody listen to D-Magic World this week other than me, myself, and I?
I did not, shamefully.
Yeah, shamefully. Come on.
Sorry. I know.
Don't you ride any broken lawnmowers this week and listening to
No,
D-Magic
I was fixing broken lawnmowers this week listening to D-Magic World.
Sweet. Good. Well, at least you listened. You tuned in. My week wouldn't be full, fulfilled week if I didn't listen to D-Magic World. But let me get back to this. I'd like to, just remind everybody that if you want to find Now That's Disney through D-Magic World, they do have a tab on their home screen that takes you to our Facebook group. But there's also ways that you can request to hear park music on their website, as well as several days a week you can listen to Disney Night Live. They play our shows in full hour-long show. So that's really cool, and we're grateful to Jasper and D Magic World for that. So don't forget, check out dmagicworld.com, 24/7 streaming Disney music magic, 2 stations, parks music and movie music. So can't go wrong.
I listen to it at work.
Yeah, nice. Vanta says she goes to Disneyland a lot. She's a good friend who works at Magic Kingdom. I said, Dad, oh, cool. You guys are hilarious. Oh, thank you very much, Vanta. We love to see new viewers pop in here, and just give us a shot. We could actually be funnier right now. I haven't been feeling well since Thursday, so I've had sort of a stomach bug. And tonight was my first meal since Thursday. So I haven't really eaten much the past couple of days. And so that's it. I'm not going to get into TMI, but so I'm just not up to my usual self, but I'm here and I'm happy to be here. We don't want to take off 2 weeks because we didn't come on last week. Because the weather was nice here in New Jersey, and we wanted to kind of just enjoy the deck and the pool one last week, although it's still kind of nice out. But
it was warm today here.
It's beautiful out, but if the leaves weren't falling and we didn't have so many trees in our yard, we could actually probably still be in the pool. But last weekend, as soon as we were in the pool, so many leaves fall that it just keeps clogging the filter. So it's still swimmable. And enjoyable, but then it's a mess. So we've got to get that closed. And because I wasn't feeling well, we didn't get the pool closed. But anyway, hi, Jody Rice. We have another, we think they're fun topics. And this is 2 weeks in a row that Becki is.
I'm on it.
She's the topic maker. I know you're the new topic maker, and I love it because usually I scramble for topics, but it's unpopular Disney opinions, which I'm always a little nervous when I post in the group stuff like this because and Kim's like the worst offender with her mouth in the group and cursing and bad mouthing certain rides and stuff. But I'm just worried about what people are going to say. I only had to delete 1 or 2 comments. So,
did you? Oh,
yeah, just a couple. Yeah, but
they weren't worth our time anyway. Then.
No. Thank you, Vanta. I'm feeling better today. So I had dinner tonight, and that was a big step forward. But so we actually got like 75-ish comments in that post. So hey, Jody, so we can read some of those, but let's start
off with the reader. Whether we agree or not, disagree with our fans that posted.
Well, let's see. All right, hold on 1 second. What I'm going to do here, because I have 9,000 screens.
I'll tell you, I'm a lover of Disney. Obviously, we all know this, but if you were to look at my list here, you would think that I don't like Disney.
Right.
Started coming to me some of the things that I don't like that other people do love, and it's not anything that I think that is a huge thing, but there's certain things I just don't like. I tolerate them; they're Disney, and I still go and I still see them, but they're just not like my favorite things.
There's some things I wrote down too that are overrated things, but then I have a caveat right behind it. So it's like, it's overrated, but it's still Disney.
You still do it anyway. Yeah.
I thought one of the first comments that came through was from Crown J, and he said they should ban live streamers, and I'm like, when I'm there, I live stream because we have the group in the show, and I love.
Yeah, we do too.
We live stream the fireworks or whatever.
Yeah, and I make a living off watching people's vlogs. I mean, like, if you got paid for watching vlogs, I'd be a billionaire right now.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Right?
But I can also
that's on one TV or another in this house every single day.
All the time, right? Yeah.
I can understand. I was in the park one time, and I don't even know who the blogger was. He had this contraption with the, he had multiple cameras on it, multiple microphones on it, and he was like, "Don't walk behind me. Don't walk behind me." It's like, hey, we paid to get in the park just like you.
Right.
Why don't you go over there out of the way? And I can understand I can side with him a little bit. If you're going to blog from the park, don't affect the other guests' experience.
Right. Don't think that comes above everything else, right? So like if you're vlogging a meal and somebody sits at the table near you, or if it's like a community table or something, don't be like I'm vlogging here. Like, no, that doesn't work like that.
The blogger was actually he was blogging at, and it's not one of the major bloggers that
it's probably
that
Big Fat Panda. I was gonna say it's a Big Fat Panda. Is it our friend John? You sure? Because I know him.
It wasn't Tim It wasn't Tim Tracker. It wasn't. It was no blogger that I've ever seen. He had taken over a garbage can at Casey's Corner.
Wow.
And his rig was on the garbage can facing towards the castle, and he didn't want anyone to walk behind him.
Nobody. Yeah. That sounds like Panda.
No. It wasn't. If it was Panda, I'd throw him under the bus.
I'd put him in the garbage can.
It's not John, right?
Fanta says she has Tourette's syndrome, but luckily you don't have to type it. Listen, whether you were live with us or talking, we don't mind at all. Everyone here is welcome. We are a group that was established because my son has autism, and Disney worked for us and his autism, and Becki and Mike have a son who has some things going on. So
our son actually he's autistic, but he also has Tourette's as well. So I understand where you're coming from, and no judgment here at all.
Exactly. No judgment here. So
we all have the same love. So
we have
both of your sons are gentle giants.
They are. You're right.
Absolutely.
And giants they are becoming. So Vanta, good question. Aside from our own podcast, which is this live show that we put out as an audio, which I just released 2 weeks ago, that episode today, it's available anywhere. We talk about our favorite vloggers all the time. So Paging Mr. Morrow, Tim Tracker, Big Fat Panda, who's a friend of ours and a friend of the show's, used to do the live show with us. I watch
Mammoth Club with Molly.
Mammoth with Molly
and Alan. And my new favorite is Timmy's Takeout. And if you guys don't know Timmy, he's got like 1.5 million subscribers. He's hilarious. He does food reviews and moved to Florida, a little while ago, and just does like he'll eat in the Mexico Pavilion, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or he'll stay at a Disney resort and do only breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. And this guy is hilarious. Kim's been I've been watching him a lot. She's like, he's very funny. So he's one of my new, Timmy's take. Very funny guy. Just with a good sense of humor. So,
I got to tell you, it's funny that you said about this thing with the blogger or the gentleman who said that he wished they were gone. But when Mike and I were researching DVC, and we had a guide that took us over into Disney Springs, where they have one of the DVC areas where you can buy, and the guy was walking us over, and I had just mentioned you guys see a lot of vloggers like Tim Tracker and Paging Mr. Morrow. He goes, yes, and if you ask most cast members, we can't stand them. That's what he said. I was like, really? He's like, they're here for like an hour or two. They're not here very long, but they just make a big thing out of everything. So. Right.
Yeah. And it's also, I can kind of see the new Dole Whip is released. And then all these social media people rush to the one area, and it clogs that space. Like when that corn dog stand opened up on the boardwalk, they acted as if like a space shuttle just landed there.
Right.
There are some bloggers that fill their page with clickbait.
Yeah, clickbait.
Oh, yeah.
And we all know. I'm not going to mention names. We've all experienced it.
Big Fat Panda.
Stop picking on John.
I don't have to worry because you know what? He doesn't watch, so he's never gonna hear this. No, he knows I love him. I love John. I love John like a brother. He's a brother from another mother.
And You know, so
Yeah.
when you see this, some fantastic headline, you're like, oh my God, what happened? And you look into it,
Right.
and it, it's just false headlines, and just
Oh,
to get
yeah.
people to click and watch.
Everybody
Yep.
does that.
Fanta, I watch a
Except
lot
us.
of Ordinary Adventures as well. Kitra and God, why can't I remember his name now? Kitra, Vanta, you got to let me know in the comments. But yeah, I watch them and I love them too. I think they're great. Peter, that's it. The guy from Ordinary Adventures, the couple, he used to, or he still does. He started like this website, like this movie review website. This guy at work told me about it, and he was like, it was like really big. I think he sold it, and he still does it. But I wouldn't have known that. But he's like, that's where I know him from. But yeah, I like Ordinary Adventures too. So
I was going to say the fabulous Miss Marie and we actually were in one of Molly's videos.
Yeah,
around Christmas time, we were walking along and I saw Molly doing the video, so I know she's in the middle of doing her job, so I didn't go, oh my God, Molly!
Yeah,
because guess
did.
what? You ruined her
if
video.
I see Paging Mr. Morrow, that's happening.
I actually did. I done it to Tim.
I'm going to run up and I'm going to grab him like that.
Kim, yeah, but you know what? He'll probably stop his vlog and just give you a giant hug.
He probably would. He's a sweet guy.
But
yeah,
after Molly was done recording, I introduced myself, and we had a 5 or 10 minute conversation, and I let her know that the fabulous Miss Marie and I enjoyed her podcast and wished her many years of success, and that was it. And we went.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to take too much of their time, but so where's my mouse? All right. Paul Hummel says Ohana is not that great. Agreed. But I did say, because I was like, wait, our group is all about Ohana, meaning family. And I'm like, you talking about the restaurant or you talking about Ohana family, man? And he was like, the restaurant. Major letdown. And then Kim said it's sad because she agrees it could be really good. And it could also be, and I'm not going to say this word, Kim, but you know better than this. All right. In our little family, Ohana, we don't talk like this. Depends on the night. And it does. Ohana depends on the night. That's the biggest thing. You could have a great meal there or a bad meal.
Pre-COVID, it was a must-do.
Yeah.
The activities they had for the children, the parade they used to do, the time that they didn't. Right now, it's a production kitchen. They sit you down, they feed you, they get you out.
In and out. Get in and out. Yeah,
it used to be more of a relaxed atmosphere, but now it's more production.
I hear it all the time too. I'm wondering how they did not take any kind of feedback from that, because it's something you hear constantly, not just from us, but from other bloggers and other companies. Yeah, it's weird.
If it doesn't affect their bottom line, they're not going to change it.
People just hear you have to go to, you're going to Disney, go to Ohana, but then they're not Disney savants like us. They're not like Rain Man,
right?
Disney. So
the breakfast
also don't realize what it used to be.
I love the breakfast. We went 2 years ago, and Kim's like, it's just a normal breakfast, but you know what? Stitch is there. He's my favorite character, and I'm like dancing like a kid. I want to be in that little parade, and like trip one of the kids over.
There is no parade anymore.
They don't do it.
They
did it 2 years ago when we were there. They had the characters went around. I don't know if the kids.
They didn't have the kids dancing.
Yeah,
anymore.
The kids aren't allowed to. Right. Yeah.
What about adults?
Yeah, seriously. What about me? Stephen Mazer said Florida residents have to buy a 4-day pass to get a deal. I said that stinks. So I don't know if that's unpopular or not, but if that's the dealio, then no good.
Is he saying that is the deal, or that's how it should be?
He's saying they have to buy a 4-day pass to get a deal, I guess, to make it worth the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
hi, Lindsay.
We have so many other advantages. The annual pass that we get is significantly discounted to what our skaters have to buy.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I wouldn't. I'm going to kind of disagree with him because there's other ways to
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, can you guys see me?
Yeah.
The top of your head, the very top of your head is cut off.
Oh no, because
Now
I'm
it's
wearing a
not.
camouflage shirt and I didn't know like if
He
I was
disappeared
visible.
for a moment.
You don't
Right.
see me.
I'm kind of like predator like here. Like I blend in with the
Well,
background.
no, the glare off your it's not your forehead tonight, but the
I'm
glare off
wearing
your
that. That's
glasses
why
give
I'm
you
wearing
away.
the hat because I didn't
Yeah.
want you guys to go blind. I think I lost a couple pounds since Thursday too, so I'm excited about that. Nothing like a stomach bug to get that weight down.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah, but
my
it's not
little.
worth it. It's torture.
It's not worth it. I was starving. Jody Rice is laughing in the comments. My little Kimmy, who you know what? I don't see her watching either tonight. This is almost 3 strikes against my wife.
Yikes. She's gonna be on the
I
couch.
I
I
know.
thought you were going to invite her
she's
on to
sleeping.
talk about the Maleficent warmer that's coming out.
No, she's probably doing some sort of Scentsy thing. But she says, okay, Magic Kingdom is my least favorite. Animal Kingdom is the best favorite. Oh no.
Magic is her least favorite?
I could see Kim saying that. She talks about Animal Kingdom an awful lot, like that.
Well,
You know
we
that she
love.
loves it.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom is our favorite park. I have a love-hate. I always say that with Magic Kingdom. And then she explains why, because our friend Kevin Moore was like, this is blasphemy. David boot this woman from the group. Aaron Tapia, our very own other co-host, Animal Kingdom, Aaron said agreed. She said just because of like all of the strollers and the scooters and you feel like you're going to get run over, you know.
There's that restroom area down right behind Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
It's like that. You can't even walk through there.
You mean the Tangle restroom?
The Rapunzel one.
Yeah.
The Rapunzel
which is supposed
bathroom
to be
area?
the best restroom in Magic
It's
Kingdom.
like strollers and
yeah, but you can't even get to it.
Right.
You have to jump over 900 strollers just to take just to relieve yourself. It's crazy.
When we were there in March, they did that outside of Pirates of the Caribbean. If you're coming out like off to the right, it's now like they moved the egg roll cart, you know, a while ago to the front of Frontierland,
Right.
and now it's just like stroller parking. Okay, Vanta, I tell you why we love Animal Kingdom. Number one, we are huge animal people. We have 3 rescue animals, and we have a cat that we've been taking care of for 6 years outside of our house. But it's just the vibe, the culture, just the park is beautiful. The music that goes on there in the background and just the scenery. Epcot's definitely number 2. The deer or the beer? The beer. Yeah, beer. Deer and beer.
Yeah.
I'll drink a deer.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever.
Kim's Wild Kingdom.
Gonna milk it.
I can help you with that.
We have a family of deer that we've taken on recently that we feed. But yeah, so that's it. Let's see.
I can see Dave going down to the Agway getting deer chow.
Kim does. She bought a bag of cracked corn the other day. Another bag.
Ooh, corn-fed deer.
She mixes it with cracked corn. She also puts oats and then gets a giant box of Rice Krispies. I kid you not. And then we have a bowl. We have a trough of water out there, and then a bowl that we feed the deer in. But it's hilarious to see deer come along with like their nose is always wet, eat the food, and then have Rice Krispies stuck and popping on their nose.
No.
It's hilarious. Our whole neighborhood, the deer.
Mike, if we can get her to mix some milk in with the cracked corn, I wonder what
Mike
the
is
venison would
thinking
taste like.
he's going to be in the tree next weekend outside of our house.
I won't. I promise.
Not Kim's deer. She's named them all. Yeah, she's named them all. Jody Rice says she loves the nostalgia of Magic Kingdom, but the crowds can be overwhelming. Yeah,
I agree.
So some people got into it over that comment, but playfully fun.
Yeah.
Somebody said ban the balloons, which are a threat to the animals. True, but Animal Kingdom does not sell balloons.
But the rest of the parks do, so what's the point?
Right. Yeah,
It's true. There is a thing called wind.
Right.
Yeah, they banned plastic straws and plastic straws in all the parks so that they would be environmentally friendly, but they didn't ban balloons in all the parks.
That's one thing I can't stand is those cardboard straws. They turn to mush in like 30 seconds. They're terrible. I hate them.
I like the other they're almost like a plastic, but they're biodegradable or whatever.
The bamboo ones.
Yeah, they're so much better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it's made out of. So it's made out of yucca or something.
Oh, okay. Yucca, you too.
Well, I'm trying to remember what they said it was made out of. Hey, listen, I'll
What they
call you at 2
currently
o'clock
use,
in the
you
morning.
mean,
Yeah, the yucca. Yeah. So also Pandora. Listen, Flight of Passage is the best ride Disney has, and the second best ride we all know is Navi River Journey. I'll go on that. We'll have a whole show about it because I love Navi River, and everybody knows that. So,
me too.
David, did you hear that Disneyland's Avatar or Pandora is going to be like twice the size, and then their Navi River is actually going to be more of like an action ride, and it's going to be based off of Ways of Water instead of. I want to go just for that.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, I'm in.
I want to throw an unpopular opinion out.
Let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear from let's hear from us. Come on.
I think Carousel Progress is a must-do if you go to Magic Kingdom.
Oh my God, I have the polar opposite of that.
At least once. In
your life?
No.
Or a trip.
He means every
time. It has Walt's fingerprints all over that ride.
Well, they need to clean that ride then.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he was directly
involved. It's been a while if his fingerprints are on it. I'm sorry, Todd, go ahead.
No, you're allowed to give a counterpoint.
I love it.
But I'm understanding that you're wrong, but you are allowed to give a counterpoint.
Right. One of my overrated is Carousel Progress.
Oh, wow.
I know some people disagree but I think the ride is absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
He's very passionate about this.
It does, however, give park goers an opportunity to take a break and sit in the AC and fall asleep. But you could take the whole ride out of there and just put recliners in there, and you would be 100% better off. And maybe serve coffee.
Coffee. I would go for coffee. You know me.
I'd go for coffee.
JC
and like a 60-degree room. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sure.
I've only done it. Here it goes. I've only done Carousel of Progress once, and I really enjoyed it. We came off of it and we were like, "Oh, that was really cool," but we haven't gone back. It's like.
I mean, the fake upgrade they did to the final scene a couple years ago. They announced they're going to do this great big upgrade. They changed the people's clothes.
Hi, Marianne. Yeah.
They didn't change the technology. They didn't upgrade the, right now the video game is 20 years old.
But they got new chairs, I thought, recently. They upgraded the chairs.
I haven't been there since then.
Well, they have like iPads and stuff in that final scene, don't they? They're talking about like iPads and stuff.
The video game she's playing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. He hated it. I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I enjoyed it a lot. Becki and Mike, so Mike, you have the opposite of Don, but what are some of your other unpopular Disney opinions?
One is summer heat in Florida and in Disney World. I don't understand that at all. I don't think it ever gets that hot. We've been down a couple times.
Mind you, ladies and gentlemen who do not know my husband, he's had strokes a couple years ago. So just keep that in mind. Okay, bear with us here. The man is disabled now.
I'm not disabled. But everybody talks about how this park is hotter than that park. Right. And now, granted, Animal Kingdom does get humid. It gets humid and it makes it seem like it's worse, but it's not any hotter. I mean, the region in Florida isn't any hotter in Animal Kingdom than it is anywhere else.
We're also talking about the same man who a couple years ago we went in July and agreed with the rest of the world that it was the pit of you know what, and we are never going back in summer ever again.
What are you talking about? I walk around the park with no issue. Everybody else is like walking around like zombies.
He's lying. So we continued, and this year we went on our beautiful little adult-only trip, and it really wasn't super hot. And then he's like, I don't know what everybody's talking about. It's beautiful in here.
It was hotter here than it was in Florida.
Sometimes, yeah. Jody Rice says people complain it's hot in the summer in Florida. She's like, it's literally summer in Florida. Yeah, exactly. It's
get over yourself. Just hit the park. What's the big deal?
We've done it, you know, like you guys, and you sweat, and then you bring some extra clothes, a lot of powder, some glide sticks. You know,
there is nothing like the smell in the monorail going back to a resort after spending all day in the Magic Kingdom.
Or the buses with your arms all hanging up, hanging on for dear life, sweaty and stinky.
Yeah.
An inch from my face.
What
I mean is everybody complains about the heat, and everybody knows that you're in Florida.
And you
in the summer
decided to go. Right, you went.
Right, you decided to go. So just take your
yeah. Don't complain about the prices either.
Right.
Because you signed up for this. Like It's like the same people at work that are like, I should make more money. It's like you took the job at that salary. So nobody forced you to take the job at that salary. So the last thing you should complain about is the money. Maybe you've been there for a while, you want a raise or something, or you think you deserve it, but you signed up for that. When same thing. You said, I'm going to go to Disney. Did you not look at the prices? Like if you're going somewhere else, don't you look at prices?
I'm going to steal one from Dave because I peeked over his shoulder and I looked at his list.
Oh yeah, what do we got?
Spirit jerseys are overrated.
They are. Alan, you stink. Yeah. Listen.
But you live with the queen of Spirit jerseys.
No, she's this queen of sweatshirts.
Well,
I think she has one Spirit jersey. Yeah, with a hood. It's a Spirit jersey at Jace. Right? If she was listening, I'd say, hey, listen, my cup is empty. I need a little ginger ale over here for the tummy. Oh my God.
I was going to ask if that was a pickled milkshake you were drinking out of.
Oh God, no. I love pickled. I like me some milkshakes.
It looks like the jar they give it in.
I'm actually gonna have to go and try that this year. I've never tried the pickled milkshake.
We did.
No, we didn't.
I would try it. Yeah.
I thought you did.
No. Totally agree about Spirit jerseys. Lily John, yay!
Yes, and Lindsay says we've only been in January, February, October, and December. I would melt in the summer months. Yeah, but you know that. So like, if you know you're gonna struggle, don't go in the summer because it's not just the heat; it is the humidity, and you're gonna.
Yeah, that's what it is. The humidity.
We just got through a value time at Disney. All the schools here in Florida are now open. The schools up north are open. There's no major holidays in September. The crowds in September.
Oh, great, Colt. Sorry. Been shouting down the stairs. How's it going? It's going good.
Tell them I said hi.
Everyone says hello. You can tune in.
But so September's a great value time to come to Disney because the crowds are, all the kids are in school.
We could do this as another topic or partial topic. Best times to go at Disney, like kind of working around schools being in session and no holidays and stuff. So, yeah.
So do you want me to keep firing off here? Or?
Yeah,
well, let's let Dave give one.
Well, here I'm going to do one because T9 posted in the Facebook group. She said she has an opinion she's gotten blasted for it before, but she stands by it. Raising your arms on rides is rude. I'm short. I have stacks of ride photos where you can't see me because the person in front of me has their arms up. I do it. I raise my arms, but I get it. If you are small or you're young or something, and you don't get a ride photo because me is like, oh, the guy outside from the new business blowing around in the wind, So, but what are you gonna do? But then people had fun on that one too, so that was a fun one.
I think people chimed in too in addition to the arms being raised, is the kids on the shoulder thing for fireworks, right? Didn't they add to that on there?
Yeah, let's see. Well, I see no, I didn't see it on that one.
No, maybe it was another one. I did see that. That's kind of similar.
I agree with that
Rudeness.
one more than the arms on the ride. Like,
I don't think you should be able to put your
fireworks
kids up there.
No, because you're blocking not just my view, many people's view behind. Especially again,
if they had to wait for it.
Fireworks, right? Yeah, I want people to behave like they do in the overseas
In
parks,
Japan, where they all sit down.
Japan, yeah, that you just sit down. No one crowds, nobody pushes, nobody anything. Everybody just politely finds a spot and sits down, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would prefer that. Who else? Let's see. Jody Ray says Spirits jersey are nice, but not for the money. I can't. Yeah, trust me. Could buy another house with all the money on sweatshirts. All right, who wants to go? What do you guys got? What do you got?
Overrated. Be our guest.
Yeah, I agree. That's on my list too.
I agree.
Yeah, it is.
The food's good. The food's good, but it's not $500 for lunch good.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't think it's good. Even I don't even like the food. So.
Well, you didn't get the filet.
I didn't, but I don't like filet. But I did get the chicken, and I thought it was horrible.
Right. Yeah, I've had the same thing. I've had nothing like that blew me away, but I've had a couple good meals, and then not so good. So.
And the waiter was rude to me last
experience. Let's go back and find him.
Mm-hmm. I'd know exactly what he looks like if I saw him.
Yeah,
I do too.
We'll pay him a visit, We'll take him behind the castle and teach him a little 1-2 tree. Yeah, Lindsay says we've got an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old. She gets irritated when people put their kids on the shoulders. Yeah, I mean, if it blocks their view, that stinks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Lily, it was much better before it was quick service. And you know what? Bring back the Beast. There's no reason
the Beast was there when we were there.
Yeah, he was there last time we went.
He just didn't come to the table. He just walked around, waved.
But that was the thing. Mm-hmm. Like after your meal, you got a guaranteed photo with the Beast.
Yeah.
And this is like unpopular opinion. This is very popular. Bring back. We always talk about in-room dining. The Beast, these little things that went away with COVID that make no sense. If the Beast can walk around the castle while I'm eating, he can go into his study and wait for me for a photo,
or if you can go to other restaurants where they come to your table, then why can't he?
Why not here anymore? I know. I just don't. I don't get some of the things that they do.
And why isn't Bell there?
If the people keep going
how much
and paying,
too.
That's
the worst part of it. Is it's so expensive, but
right.
I mean.
And it's just the Beast. Where's Belle? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, give me some pots.
I mean, even in Cinderella's castle, you still get more than one. More than just Cinderella.
Well, if you like princesses, the best place to go for princesses is over in Norway.
Right.
Publishers.
Yeah. I didn't even want to try and pronounce that.
It's just like I heard you say it like you're saying soccer shoes. It's soccer shoes.
Soccer shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got a lot of stuff with lingonberry there, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like the food. I can get Swedish meatballs here at home.
Right.
But
you're going for the characters.
Yeah. Go for the characters.
Yeah.
Now, unpopular opinion, Cinderella's castle is not worth the money. Eating at Cinderella's royal table,
right?
Just not worth the money. And when they they got away from the traditional menu and they started doing medallion, beef. What's a beef medallion? I know what a
Right.
T-bone is. I know what a prime rib
Right.
is, but what's a medallion?
Yeah, another adult, but your steak for you. That's what a medallion is.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's half the size of a,
Right.
it costs half the money and, half
And
the
it's
size.
not fancy. Medallion doesn't impress me. Give me a
No.
giant, like you said, give me a giant T-bone or some prime rib, and I'd be
They
very
used to
happy.
have a prime rib there that was phenomenal.
There's no reason not to have that.
Could care less about Cinderella. I was going for the prime rib.
Yeah. I think every restaurant should have prime rib on the menu. But
I agree.
Yeah. That's
Or a big fat fillet that's like
I love prime rib.
that thick.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about food,
I want the floor to shake when it hits the table.
I'm gonna go with one of my underrated or overrated. I personally think that quick service food in general there is not that great. It's boring. It's a lot of the same stuff: chicken fingers and cheeseburgers, and I think it's
cheese and stuff on top of it.
It's stadium food.
Yeah, I think it's expensive junk food. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Pecos Bill used to have a phenomenal fixing bar.
Yeah.
You would get your whatever burger you would buy or hot dog or whatever, and then you would go over to the fixing bar, and they had onions, they had mushrooms, they had peppers, lettuce, tomato, whatever you want.
They had several of those setups. My friend RJ told me though, like back when COVID happened, whoever supplied them with all that, the distributor, I guess they went out of business or something happened, and it's just something they didn't bring back. But okay, find another freaking company that could put some pickles in it.
It's not the only people that make that type of thing.
Disney, for God's sake. Sometimes
make
I
your own
want to call
company.
up them and go, cut your own pickles and onions. Let's go and put that out there. Chop, chop. Get the Swedish chef and his friends and get the fixing bar back. Like there's just some things that just don't make sense. Like you took it away and those little areas are still there, but you don't fill it with your food. Didn't the one place in Animal Kingdom where it had the cheese sauce or something, they took that away?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I get passionate about food. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got angry. I'm going to read one from JC. He says, food and wine is the worst of the Epcot festivals. All the festivals have a focus on food now, but the others all add some like artwork, topiaries, holiday traditions. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Food and wine is just about it. That's what their focus is, food and wine. But
is it about wine? Like you hear more about the food than the wine.
Yeah, and I don't see any extra or special wine that you couldn't get now. Well, it is food and wine. I mean, like at any of the other festivals or a non-festival, every one of those countries has wine anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Lindsay says quick service at Magic Kingdom, the worst.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom, the best. Which is the best part.
Actually, I believe that Hollywood Studios is better than Animal Kingdom, but that's another show.
Yeah.
And probably for
that'll
another
be a rating show, David.
Right there. Rating show for sure.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a tier
for
show.
Ride.
I'm here for that.
Navi River would win.
Yeah. Since we're still in Epcot, I'm going to say that Le Cellier does not deserve to be signature dining.
Thank you. That was one of mine. We ate there 2 trips ago.
I told you I looked over your shoulder and copied.
No, it was I'm like, you're calling yourself a steakhouse. Again, I get passionate about food. It's like, I can make this steak at home. It didn't do anything for me. No.
I'm glad you guys actually said that because my fiance my son's fiance just asked us. Yeah,
he's gonna say, "Wait, I'm right here."
He doesn't know. Don't nobody tell him.
Well, hey, Mike, make sure the fiance pays half the bill.
Exactly. I was gonna say, I'm still paying all these bills, man. Why?
Dude, let the fiance take care of that.
Oh my gosh. My son's fiance just asked about Le Cellier if it was worth it. And I said I didn't think so. We haven't gone there, but I've heard it wasn't so great. I'm glad you guys said that.
The funny thing is, prior to them being declared a signature dining spot, it was I thoroughly enjoyed it. The price was good, the food was good. They become a signature dining spot. They jammed more tables into the restaurant.
Oh god, yeah. You were on top of each other there.
And you're sweating on your neighbor, sorry, not my fault. They jammed me in here.
Yeah.
And the food is not twice as good.
Hi, Jaden and Landon.
Expensive.
Yeah, Jaden and Landon are watching, and they want to see their names on TV. Well, there you go, Jaden and Landon. How you doing?
Hi, Jaden. Hi, Landon.
Where you from?
They Jeff and Lindsay are actually friends with Professor Allen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went to college together. I think that's where they met, college.
That's
I think
cool.
I got that story right. Yeah. And Lindsay won the Funko Pop that we still haven't mailed out. I'm very sorry about that. We have to get that out. Kim, chop on that.
Well, you didn't want to mail it with your stomach disorder, disease, germs.
I didn't want to send them any of the New Jersey germs. No.
Yeah.
No.
I can understand why.
Yeah. Chris Ackley says, I don't like the turkey legs. Nobody does.
That's not unpopular. That's very popular.
Yeah.
Even if they tasted good, I wouldn't eat that thing. I'm telling you, they don't look good.
No, they look undone.
Yeah,
Chris, it's been a long time, buddy. We try and meet up in the Magic Kingdom sometime.
Yeah, he gave a couple comments there. I know I haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah, I love the vibes and music of Disney Hollywood Studio, Jody Rice. Yeah, sure, definitely. While you guys go, you guys can. Whoever wants to go, you want to throw them out there. We could do a little.
I say. I know this is a very nostalgic ride and lots of people love it, but I think the train is absolutely boring and useless.
The Magic Kingdom train?
Yes.
That's the ride. You said, hey, let's go on the train.
Well, yeah, so I can sit and talk to you because I could care less about the ride.
So we can talk. The ride sucks. Conversation good. That is hilarious.
I wouldn't be missing anything. I just turned around and talked to you instead of watching everything on the backside of rides that they told us about. Like, oh, there's the back of Big Thunder. Good for
Jody
me.
Rice, Walt is saying blasphemy. We always say every year we should.
It used to be a more exciting ride when the Indians were burning down the settlers' home.
Right.
Well,
it was more entertaining. Yeah, we say it every year. We're going to go on it. We never ride that train.
It's worthless.
Right. Yeah. I want to go up there though and kind of get the vantage point.
Oh yeah, that part is cool. You could skip the train ride altogether and still get the pretty picture.
Yeah, you can do that.
just go up there, pretend you went around, and then walk back down and be like, "That was
fun. Me, I'm on the ride. Look at me!" And then see ya. Peace out.
Yeah. I think, my opinion, Hollywood Studios is the best park to go at Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
That could be a very popular opinion. I mean,
we've never been at Christmas, so I can't say yes or no on that one.
Yeah,
I've been during December, but not.
Well, you need to go the first or second week of December. After the second week of December, it gets too crowded. Before the last part of November is too crowded. So the first second week are best weeks to go.
I don't agree with this unpopular opinion, but Lisa Hall said Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is overrated and not worth the queue. And that's what is great about this show. I know, Becky.
I love
if you could have just seen Mike's and my face. If you're not watching this and you're listening to us, we just look like you just murdered our firstborn son.
I love that. In fact, my 16-year-old son, it is his absolute favorite ride of all the parks, of all the rides in Disney.
How long? Well, here.
No, he said he would. That's his favorite.
Mickey's he's saying Ratatouille.
That's not what he said yesterday.
Here's a question. Now that the person that put the statement on qualified it with, it's not worth the wait.
Worth it.
How long would you wait in line to go on Ratatouille?
30
An hour.
minutes, 45 minutes.
The first
I
time,
could probably even do an hour.
the first
Yeah, I'll
time
do
the
an hour.
fabulous Miss Marie and I went on that ride, we were in line 3 hours
Wow.
There's not much.
when
There's
it
not
first
much
opened
else
up.
Now, if you've
in
ridden a
No.
journey,
Epcot,
I'd
and
wait.
if you hit everything else in Epcot, then I would wait
Yeah.
3 hours for it.
Right. Yeah.
If you hit everything else already in the morning,
I wouldn't wait 3 hours now.
Yeah,
I
Joe, I
wouldn't
love-
wait more than
I love Remy.
I'm not going to wait more than an hour for that ride now.
No, yeah, half hour, 45 minutes for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's the same, but that's my opinion of the Frozen ride.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not going to if it's over an hour, I'm not going to get in line.
I find that queue moves pretty fast though. For the Ever After. It doesn't take like Ever After. It kind of is pretty quick. You know.
Yeah.
But, Jody
I would
Rice said she
also-
waited 90 minutes one time just to get a friend to get to the ride. I wouldn't wait more than an hour myself. Go ahead, Becky.
I was going to say, speaking of Epcot and not waiting and stuff, I think that's the unpopular opinion, but I think the Epcot fireworks can be skipped. I don't think they're worth any, especially the new ones. The new ones, I don't like them. I didn't think they were anything great, and they were depressing. And
Right.
why? Because
Yeah.
they talk to death.
yeah, it's sad.
Part of
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, I know,
don't
but it was
want
like a
Disney to be in
lot.
life.
It was like
I don't want Disney to be in Disney.
Yeah, I don't want.
Forget
I
about
want to
life
get away.
sorrows
I
when
want
I'm
to
there.
get away from life. Don't remind me I'm gonna die while I'm sitting there, like with my 9th beer of the day in my hand. Jesus,
Right?
give me a bratwurst and let's your veggie fruit.
Who actually likes those the little Bopo balls they put in the drinks now?
I love
Oh my
them.
god, we love them.
I get extra.
We
So you get the whole cup full, and then they just pour a little juice in. And it just kind of fills the rest.
And I just sit and pop them in my mouth all the time.
Colton does. So when Kim and I get our night blossoms, like we always leave Pandora with the night blossom. We ask for a cup of. They're. I mean, okay, they're kind of weird sensory, but they are. They taste good.
Yeah.
Jody Rice says, "Yuck." Yeah, they're.
Jody and I
weird.
are in tune tonight.
Yeah, but you need texture to them, that's for sure.
Right.
But they're good.
Tapioca.
I
I
like them.
think it's tapioca, right?
Oh, yeah, but I don't like tapioca. No.
Tapioca pudding.
It's gross.
Yeah, no, not a fan. Or rice pudding.
I'm
No.
older than you guys, right? I like rice pudding a lot.
Oh yeah, you're much older than I am.
Sherbet, rice pudding.
I like sherbet. I just don't like
I
rice
can
pudding.
remember.
Ginger ale.
Yeah, I like ginger ale. Oh, I like it.
Yeah. I'm like a 90-year-old man in a 52-year-old man's body.
You got butterscotch candies in your pocket?
With no wrap. Kevin Hart commercial.
Yeah, I like the commercial. With Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart and LeBron James.
Yeah.
He says he's so old, you probably have butterscotch candies in your pocket without
And
the
they're probably unwrapped too. That's disgusting.
That's a great line. I LOL'd on that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is a good one from the comments. Denise Hicks says special events cost too much. Listen, you might call this an unpopular opinion, but I don't consider it one. It is expensive.
Very.
For her family, it almost costs $1,000. At least give Florida residents a better deal. Yeah.
Well, I used to love going to Mickey and Minnie's Christmas, Minnie's Merry Christmas party. The tickets were in the $70, and Marie and I love going to it.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they decided, hey, let's make them $170 and see what happens.
Right. Or change the price per the night, depending on how much closer it is to the holiday.
On Halloween, the Halloween party, the last Halloween party, the closest one to Halloween is like $200 a person.
Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, I mean, a family of 5. That's $1,000. That's what
Yeah.
she's saying. It would cost her almost $1,000. That, that to me, it's a great opinion, but I don't think it's an unpopular opinion. I think that one is definitely right on par. You guys have any last minute unpopular opinions that we didn't cover?
The last 3 that I'll quickly go over mine. I don't like Tom Sawyer Island, and I think the Swiss Family Robinson tree is useless.
I disagree with that. I like the tree. I think it's
we go with that dumb tree every time.
We go in it every time, but I'm like, why am I climbing up a stupid tree to watch?
Why am I working?
Why am I doing this to watch fake people living in a fake tree that doesn't work? It's just stupid. It's exercise I don't need.
Kim loves that tree.
I like it too. I think it's fun.
When she gets some more miles on her knees,
she's
gonna say, because that's what took the tree away. I decided not to go up the tree anymore because I got up the tree and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get down because my left knee just swelled up.
Because of Disney?
So badly.
Yeah, Disney.
Well, there's that creek that runs underneath it. Just,
swim out.
Cannonball.
Yep.
And the other one is that, and I put it in the chat, is the only one I put in the chat, is I think Muppets are not Disney. They shouldn't be Disney. I don't like the Muppets. I don't think they're funny. I think they're dumb.
Yeah, right.
That's probably a very
we're going to have new co-hosts.
I disagree with that too. You might be sleeping on the couch.
How are we married?
Yeah. Wait, I thought he was.
Well, obviously you have a fiance, so.
Fiance.
Right. He's engaged to somebody else. So thank God. Thank God.
Probably
I can't put up with any more of this.
The fiance probably hates the Muppets too.
I hope he does.
I can do without the Muppets. I'm not a big. I was never.
All I hear from you is. That
would be Charlie Brown.
The Swedish husband.
That might be me, for real.
Sure. Don, do you have any
I'm done.
Popular opinions? You're good?
No, I think we covered them all.
Enough negativity for the day.
The only opinion I have left is Disney is best shared with your loved ones.
Agreed.
It's great going to Disney by yourself.
Hi, Cindy.
But it's even better when you go with friends.
Right. I mean, it's all about the people you're with and the memories you make. So,
definitely not an unpopular opinion there.
I know, but I wanted to end on a positive note.
Yeah,
it is.
That's good.
Some quick positives. Our sponsor again, a reminder: dmagicworld.com. Please check them out. Fun 24/7 streaming Disney music magic. Don't forget podcast. Usually every Saturday I put out the previous week's live stream as an audio. So show from 2 weeks ago is out today. That is we imagined a Disney resort based around Epcot's World Showcase, and that was also Becky's idea, which has done well on YouTube with the live stream, and I'm hoping the podcast does the same. What else? Oh, I know. Hey, if you're looking to book a vacation, especially Disney World, Disneyland, I have a lot of knowledge that I can help you with. I am a travel specialist with Travelmation, and I can help you book that dream vacation. So get in touch with me, DavidPicciano at travelmation.net. Let's see. Any more? Great show tonight from Lily. Thank you very much. This was a fun, another fun topic. I'm going to keep looking to Becki for some future topics. But I think, tonight we came up with let's look to make a topic about, what are the slower times at Disney this year to really help people plan. But we know there's no slow time, but what are they now? And we also still have to talk about the topic about shoes. What
footwear do you wear?
Right. Yeah. So, But yeah, this was another fun Saturday, and we'll be back next Saturday for another episode.
You know, if you're listening to the podcast or you're listening live today, tell your friends about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tell your enemies about us.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody
let them tell their
Right.
them tell everyone. Let's, you know, the more people we have making comments and sharing in the audience, the better we can make this.
That's where, and you know, we try to be one of those shows, you know, that focuses on engagement with the members of the group and the viewers of the live stream and your comments and your engagement. So yeah, definitely, the more the merrier. You know,
absolutely.
we would love to have you. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend. I'm going to play our outro and then you know, I guess call it a night. So I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Right.
Bye.